Alright, what's up YouTube family? Chris here again with another video. And first things first, I want to give a little shout out to Patty. She went ahead and hooked me up with a pair of WeatherTech mud flaps. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what they look like real quick. Here they go. Here's a set of the rear, set of the front. And we'll go ahead and mount these on the car. See how easy of a process that is. They do advertise no drill mud flaps. So you shouldn't have to do any modifications towards your car, which is always a good thing if you like that stock look. But yeah, without further ado, let's go head out to the garage and get these installed. But hold that thought for a brief little commercial. So right now I'm actually wearing a shirt that I just designed. It says Blazers on there. If you guys can see, there's a little hidden funny humor in there. And then, so on top of the shirts, they offer in different colors. We also have stickers. So same emblem, same design, but you can get it in a sticker form. So you guys can find that down in the link below in the description box, right? Do you approve of it? No, you're supposed to say yes. Alright, well anyways, let's go ahead and get out to that garage. Alright, let's see. Can you hold that? It should be pretty light. There you go. For those of you unsure or unfamiliar with mud flaps on what they do and the benefits of all that stuff, one, they're kind of needed on the freeway and stuff like that, so the way you're not kicking rocks and debris up into your fellow drivers' windshields. That's one thing. Another thing is it's going to go ahead and protect your car, because if you guys can go ahead and see, you kind of see water splash marks up here along the side. So that could also be rocks. So what that mud flap's going to do, it's going to go ahead and deflect all that debris that gets kicked up from the tire. And so that's going to prevent that. It's going to help protect your paint, and it's going to protect the other drivers out on the road. Not to mention, it does make your car look a little better. So we'll go ahead and see the difference once it is installed. Because so far the stock one only comes up to here, which does nothing for all this portion. But yeah, so if you have the Blazer RS, you guys definitely know we have the gloss black trim, and scratches, nicks, and things of that nature are going to show up a lot easier than the matte black finish. So highly recommend grabbing some mud flaps to go ahead and protect your car. So here's my little workbench for now. And real quick, there's the part number and everything. And this is for the rear mud flaps. And there you go. Designed for 2019 through 2020 Blazers. Obviously that's going to fit your 2021 as well. And this should be the front, which it is. Alright, so we are good to go. 2019 and 2020. And then I think that's your part number. I'm not too sure. So I'm going to be honest with you guys, I did go on Amazon and try to cheap out on getting different set of mud flaps. They got here, the front fit perfectly fine, the rear, nothing really lined up. I was going to have to do some drilling, a whole bunch of stuff like that, so I sadly had to return it. And on Facebook, I'm part of the Chevy Blazer 2019 and Up Facebook page, and I ran into a member on there who was selling her WeatherTechs. So once again, Patty, I want to say thank you for that. So hopefully, fingers crossed, these mount up a lot better. WeatherTech is a bigger brand, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be just fine. So here's your boxes, here's the front, here's the back, as advertised, no drill mud flaps, okay? Utilizing your OEM fastener holes, so it looks pretty straightforward. Even has instructions in here, so let's go ahead and see what's in here. So here's one. This looks like it's the front. Here's the second one. And here are some instructions. Even tells you the tools you're gonna need. So we'll go ahead and gather all that stuff as well. It's even got pictures for you guys. So the cool thing I'm excited about for these WeatherTech mud flaps is two things. One, the only tools you need is a basic ratchet and a T15 bit. It's one of those little star bits. And secondly is you do not have to remove these wheels. I know a lot of them you're not going to have space and they require to jack the car up, remove the wheel. It's a whole process, but this should be eliminated with these. So with that being said, let's go ahead and remove those old fasteners, get the new mud flaps thrown on, and reinstall those fasteners. And let's see how easy that process is. And since we already unboxed the front, it only makes sense to start with the front. So let's see. Here is one set of T15 that we're going to remove, and here is the other. So there's only going to be those 2 fasteners that you got to remove. Let's go ahead and check clearance. So here's our tooling, and yeah, we have plenty of room in there to do what we need to do. So I'm going to go ahead and remove those real fast. So I'm definitely a firm believer in work smarter, not harder. Yes, we can get our tooling through here, but it's going to take a while to get your hands through there and move it ever so slightly. So what we're going to go ahead and do, I'm going to hop in the car. We're going to turn the wheel this way, and it's going to give us a lot more room to go ahead and work along here. Because like I said, you can fit through here, but you can sit there and be doing like little small movements when you can go ahead and save your time and move this wheel. Oh yeah, look at all this room. So much more room for activities. Step Brothers, anybody? Here is your mud flap. As you guys can see in the lower left hand corner, it says right hand. Really hard to mistake these even with that right hand portion right there. So I got my little helper right here. You got a messy face right now. Anyways, you're gonna hold this right in place right here. Can you hold it right there for me? Alright, so you gotta make sure the holes are aligned. Alright, so once you have everything aligned, holes aligned, you're gonna take your fastener and you're gonna put it in the hole. Alright, thanks for the help. So, yep, pretty straightforward. Everything lined up pretty well. Go ahead and give her a tighten down. So they don't need to be torqued down anything tight or anything. Just make sure they're nice and snug. Give it a nice little tug test. Not gonna be going anywhere. And yeah, so there's mud flap number 1. So then we know that works. And before we go any further, let's go ahead and make sure the rear fit, because that's the issue that we had with the last pair of mud flaps we had. So let's go ahead and make sure the back is straight. If that's good, we'll go ahead and install the other side. And for the rear mud flap, it's pretty much the same process. However, instead of 2 fasteners, you're gonna have 3. So you got the 1 there, 2 there towards the bottom, and 3 on this little ledge. So if you look underneath your car, right there, that is number 3. So unlike the front, you cannot turn your rear wheels. So there's 1, 2's right here towards the bottom, 2's right here towards the bottom. I don't know if the camera's picking that up for you guys, and 3 underneath like I told you. But we're gonna go ahead and try to squeeze our tool down here, which we have room. It's just gonna be a slower process, but we'll get it done. Alright, the good news is it fits, everything aligned, and it went on pretty smoothly. The bad news is it is going to take you a little bit of time to go ahead and get that bottom corner inserted and find the hole and getting the installation done. But other than that, we're set to go ahead and do the other side now. Hopefully I got some good footage for you guys on the differences between the passenger side and the driver's side, as the passenger side is complete. Driver's side is about to be a work in progress. Just want to show you guys the differences with them installed and with them not installed. So enough blabbing around, let's go ahead and finish the driver's side. Now I will say this is the first time we'll ever say this, that it's kind of bad to have bigger arms. Can't get into those tight places. Alright, so that's going to about do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys liked it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. You guys can find the link to the WeatherTech mud flaps down below in the description box as always. Yeah, so everything was pretty straightforward, simple. Didn't have to do any modifications to the car. Everything fit up perfectly. Didn't have to remove the wheels. and you can expect to get this all done, all 4 wheels or mud flaps, in about 30-35 minutes. A little bit longer for me just because I'm making a video for it and I had to find the tools for it, but you guys know what tools you need and you know how to do it. Anybody, any Joe Schmo can go ahead and do this. So help protect your car, help protect other people on the highways, and yeah, adds a little more style to the car, I believe. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that more style here in a second. I'm gonna roll this out into the sunlight and give you guys some better angles at it on the fitment and everything. So other than that, I just wanted to say thanks for watching. Never live your life on idle, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Hey, come here. You come say bye now. Can you say peace? Say peace.
Peace.
Quick little final thoughts for you guys as well on my opinion on these mud flaps here. So on the Blazer RS's, these are gloss black. However, the WeatherTech, these are a matte black finish, and even on the stock finish, it's kind of a matte black. So I guess that matches up pretty well. So that is something I might wrap in the future just to give it that gloss black appearance there. And then secondly, it's got this little gap here. I don't know if I'm a fan of that or not, but other than that, looks pretty good. It's going to do its job, and I'm pretty happy with it. So that is the front, or that is the rear side. And then some more angles of your fitment. So you can see even down here below, fits pretty well, nice and snug against the car. Very OEM looking. And then there's the front. Front look a lot better than the rear in my opinion.